Hello, my name is Ben Nathan from Forex Mentor, the Daily Scalper, and this is your week gone and week ahead video for the week commencing the 16th of November 2015. So first of all, last week's highlights. We had the NFP inspired strength continue on the US dollar, and this was further supported by Fed comments from players such as Yellen suggesting that a December rate hike is very much still on the table. So the US dollar strength led the markets. Elsewhere, we had some stellar Australian employment figures come through as well, with employment being a key thing the Reserve Bank of Australia looked to in terms of their economy's health. Of course, we saw a good surge on the Australian dollar following that release. And finally, we had further comments from the ECB, so that's the European Central Bank, and we saw further hints that not only could the deposit cash rate be reduced, on top of this, it's very likely that we're going to see some QE expansion, and that could happen as soon as December. So leading into this week, we have a stronger US dollar and Australian dollar, and of course we have a weak euro. So they're the ones to be bearing in mind as you start your trading for the week. In terms of this week's highlights, we have a few things coming out. We have several Fed speakers that we're going to be listening to. Again, listening out to see what they say about a December rate hike. And we've also got the US CPI figures. And again, inflation is going to be a good measure as to the timing of that all-important rate liftoff, which will be the first one in over a decade. Elsewhere, we have UK CPI. Now, we know that the UK is relatively bullish in the long term. We know that the next action that the Bank of England take will be a rate hike. So we're going to be looking to those inflation figures as a measure of the health of the UK economy and the likeliness or timing of that rate liftoff. So again, very important release to listen out for. And finally, we have more than usual, lots of ECB speakers coming to the table again. And for that, we need to be listening out to any comments surrounding the QE expansion or the reduction on the deposit cash rate. So that's what's coming out this week. As always, you can learn more about how I trade over at www.forexmentor.com/the Daily Scalper. There's a scalping video course that covers several methods. There's a scalping EA to automate the process. There's an ebook exclusive to the Daily Scalper and daily digest videos which cover the key events of the markets. We cover key trading levels and cover the hottest pairs to trade on any given day. So feel free to go and take a look. That's forexmentor.com/the Daily Scalper. I'll be back next week with your weekly free video.